Might as well do it, baby. Might as well do it. Hey, this the joint right here, y'all. We gonna play it.
482. That's 1107 10. Okay. 323 to 584. D5. Let us know. You'll be out on that.
I can't believe Diddy locked in a cell. Tunnels under his house and he can't make bail. Neighbors scared stiff, won't retrieve they ball. If it bounce over Diddy gate, they don't call. Ain't no doorbell ringing, ain't no fence climbing. They say the devil dance quiet when the stars aligning. Talk in the street about basements with screams, where the silence too loud and the truth still bleed. Lawyer walks off, said the case too thick. Even his mama on IV drip, sick, trying to detox demon while praying on lies. But you can't cleanse blood when it drips from the sky.
Lawyers will argue today that Sean Combs deserves some special treatment. They're hoping to get him out from behind bars as quickly as possible. This morning, the case against Sean Combs returns to court following the split verdict.
I can't believe I saw the twins in the pews, eyes wide shut, trying to dodge daddy's snooze. Courtroom silence when they walking slow. I felt the shame hit the floor like a soul on the go. They say he comfy now. Sheets folded neat, other inmates doing favors just to eat. He's still moving like a mobile with a plan. But God don't blink, the karma hits like a fan. Cases dropping daily, names ain't redacted. One brave soul said, nah, I ain't masking. I'm not anonymous, I'm proud with the pen. Said you're gonna remember this truth again and again.
We are just getting started. We're going to win, and we're not going to stop until he walks out of prison, a free man to his family. The defense argues there are exceptional circumstances.
I can't believe Diddy was found not guilty, but the vibe in the room still felt filthy. Face to face, I ain't flinch or shake. I told him what you did to that girl was a damn disgrace. I can't believe Diddy was found not guilty, but the vibe in the room still felt filthy. Face to face, I ain't flinch or shake. I told him what you did to that girl was a damn disgrace. I can't believe.
Every time I was great, crank the music up, we all already had to change or something got to break down or something. I was great. Dude, I could take some music to make the music go through stages. And the artist can't even feel that. Woo! I can't believe. Oh my God. Okay, check this out, man. Don't forget about our fundraiser, man. We still raising money. I'm gonna go over it real quick, man. No matter what, I'm not gonna push it so hard. But if you want to help donate, the links is in the description. You can click on the more button to help support my family in the Philippines. I'm not Uncle Mike ain't gonna never stop what I believe. I believe that there are good people in this world. It's a couple of bad people that think they bullshit. They think they doing something. You ain't moving no mountains over here, girlfriend. None of y'all, because you can take your tail on over to another channel, like Big Ticket say. You know, but anyway, hey, check this out, man. Did he suffer a paranoid meltdown in jail? God dang, come on, Diddy, itty bitty, Tootsie Roll Diddy. Phil's legal team scammed him. What? Don't say that. So wait a minute, Diddy? You the one had the one dude walked away. That's in the song. Did y'all hear that? Lawyer walks off, case is too thick. Even his mom is on IV drips, sick. If you doing IV drips with your mama, what the hell? Why you worrying about the lawyers? Lord have mercy.
Hey!
Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Tisha Tell's gonna tell you, baby. Let's check it out.
Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Sean Diddy Combs, it looks like you are in a paranoid meltdown. And baby, we have to say, we love to see it. It looks like Diddy is waking up to the reality of what is. He is in jail. His lawyers have gotten rich. He don't trust nobody, but what's more, he's starting to think that the pardon plot was a scam to bleed him of his last money, and he is now looking even at his legal team sideways, y'all. Let's get into what the streets are saying.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Got him!
Oh, my God.
Got him! Oh!
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Whoa!
That nigga's...
Whoa!
So wait a minute. So the lawyers, they lied to me to get more money because they had to go up there and talk and fill out paperwork, and the paperwork costs you more money. Oh my God! Wait a minute. Here we go, y'all. Here we go.
Think that the pardon plot was a scam to bleed him of his last money, and he is now looking even at his legal team sideways, y'all. Let's get into what the streets are saying. Now, it is important to note we do not have direct link to Diddy's team, nor do we pretend to know what Sean Diddy Combs is thinking. However, based off available evidence, we will do our best to show you what we think Sean Combs is feeling. We'll give y'all the things that we're doing and our evidence, and you let me know, what do you believe? Do you believe the streets? Baby, how about this? They are saying that Diddy is starting to think that the pardon was a scam, and it was a scheme set up by either his legal team or people he trusted very close to his legal team. Because he is now thinking that he was made a fool of. He has been publicly humiliated. They're telling him that the Trump White House wants more if he wants a pardon. He is being bled dry of money. Yeah, he might have all these millions of assets, but he needs money to maintain them. He has no money coming in. And he, for once, right now, is very, very worried about what's going to happen to him. Not during those 2.5 years that he's in jail, baby. He thinks Young Miami can keep him in the public media. Does Young Miami's music career know that? Because after he put his Midas touch on, excuse the pun, his Midas touch on the Act Bad, he literally destroyed.
Oh, wait a minute, man. Girl, take a breath so I can get in here. Wait a minute. I don't forget what the hell I was about to say. Oh, my God. Wait. Hold up. You got to back up, Tisha. So, see, this is what the problem is. And I'm trying to tell y'all, if Uncle Mike was running this world, if you're in jail, you're in jail. You need to get off social media while you're in jail. Everybody on social media got they done snuck these phones in, right? And they watching Uncle Mike on YouTube. I like this guy. Let me see this guy. Hey, Diddy, look what this dude saying about you. Or they watching Teacher Tales. Yeah, they watching, young. I swear to God, they watching the what you call the policemen, the people that the guards. I couldn't think of the word God. God dang, I don't need to be doing this. The guards, they watching. You know they watching. I don't give shit. I don't give a bullshit. I don't give a damn. They are watching. Them guys are watching. They saying, damn, Diddy, they saying it. Now they saying, well, what they saying, brother? What they saying about me? They saying that you might be getting a pardon. Word? Let me talk to my lawyer. Oh, Diddy, calm down. Look, they saying that I can get a pardon, man. What you think? You think Trump? They claim that Trump said that he gonna look into giving me a pardon. That's what the word on the street is, man. My ears is glued to the street. Your Honor, my lawyer, Mark. I don't know what he called Mark. So Mark, go out there and talk to Trump. And this is how Mark should have came at him like this, y'all. Y'all excuse it. This is how Mark should have said. Mark should have said, nigga, please. Bullshit. Oh my God. That's what he should have. What? Oh, my bad, man. I thought maybe, I got caught up in trying to get you to explain. Trump ain't giving you no pardon. Trump is not giving you no daggone pardon, bro. I'm trying to tell you. I tried to tell y'all from the beginning. I said, he got bigger things to worry about. All that stuff going on in the street and No King's Day and building a ballroom and getting out of office. He ain't thinking about no Diddy, especially when Diddy said, we got to get this white man out of here. That's a Diddy quote.
destroyed Young Miami's career with that Act Bad. She still ain't recover. I think she just needs to write a love letter to JT and hope they get back together because together the City Girls were unstoppable. Anyway, right? He thinks that Young Miami is going to keep him afloat. And I said, does Young Miami's career know that? Because last time I saw Young Miami, she was crashing out on Twitter because Tyla used Chanel in her song. That's how low we have sunk. On top of that, isn't Young Miami facing like a $10 million lawsuit because they are saying that she actually took or plagiarized or whatever, Act Bad, the flop that Diddy produced? I mean, I could have told her that. Why are you letting an old man let you know what Gen X girls like? Why are you letting an old man come in with his old man thoughts from his early 2000 understanding of dynamics between men and women and let him get on your City Girl soundtrack? Anyway, let's get back to the paranoia, right? We can.
I know for a fact I got an old school sound. I'm embracing my old school sound. You're right. It's an old school. I'm about to turn 60. I ain't trying to do this stuff y'all call music because it ain't music to me. So you can talk all you want about my songs. I know they hitting like Popeye's chicken. Yeah. Shout out to all my old heads. 40 and older, 42. I know y'all feeling the beats. Shut everybody up, didn't I? Uh-huh. I hate to keep shutting people up. And I'm shutting y'all up little by little about this pardon stuff.
Talk about that later. The paranoia, okay? Diddy, for whatever reason, kept repeating the same line over and over. At least the press releases did. His team promised him he wouldn't have to serve jail. His team promised him he wasn't going to jail. And apparently, people on his team allegedly promised him that he would be getting a pardon from the president. Now, how? I don't know, because buying pardons is illegal. But then again, that seems to be right up Diddy's forte. But Diddy was always banking on this. This is why he had speaking engagements. This is why they were having coming home 4th of July parties. This is why they thought they had everything in the bag.
I forgot about that. Not the speaking engagement. The party. They gonna have a party when they get home. Of course they gonna have 2028, they gonna have a party when Diddy get home. Diddy gonna come to the party like this. They gonna be like, he gonna come in. Surprise! He gonna be like, man, get out of here, man. Get out. Hey, Diddy ain't gonna. Surprise! Get out of here, man. I don't want those. Man, get out of here. Diddy gonna tell everybody to go home. Old school, baby. That's all you got. After 2028 is when Diddy is gonna be coming home. And then when he get home, he going right back to jail. If he get out, he going right back. Oh my God. Because if he do his time, his sentence, that's the only thing that might make him change his mind. Here we go.
Was always banking on this. This is why he had speaking engagements. This is why they were having coming home 4th of July parties. This is why they thought they had everything in the bag. Now, one could wonder,
a show.
How could you be so sure? The jury were 12 people. How could you know what was in the heart of the jury? I mean, I know there was one particular juror that from the beginning, I was clocking their team was like, yeah, they are a Diddy supporter. They came in probably with Bad Boy for Life tatted across the chest. But how could you know what the jury was going to actually say? I mean, to me, it's giving, was there something funny going on with the jury? But I doubt that very much, honestly, right? Diddy is crazy, but he ain't plumb local, right? But it worked out. Mm-hmm. Now with Judge Aaron, they actually thought that Judge Aaron was going to be like easy peasy crumble like a cookie. They had no idea that Judge Aaron was going to
stand strong
with the 2.5 years, but also tack on that 5-year probation.
Stand strong. That judge, I got to give it to him, man. And y'all got to realize that what Diddy was found guilty of, he was found guilty of these 2 counts, man. That judge gave the biggest sentence on those 2 counts that ever been seen, basically. It ain't like we all wanted Diddy to do some major time. Oh my God, man. After I saw that video, man, I was done. So everybody who's seen the video and that sorry apology, yeah, Diddy, Diddy gonna come out and he gonna strike war against so many YouTubers. Oh my God! Did he get out of jail, dog? I'm going to I'm see them jail gates. They gonna be all around my house.
Diddy is now sitting there in his jail cell, about to have another Oodles and Noodles Thanksgiving flavor edition. Okay, he is worried about being extorted.
Don't say that. I got you, y'all. I'm sorry.
Got him.
Oodles and noodles. Oh my God.
Whoa.
Oodles and noodles. Thanksgiving edition. Damn, boy, don't let me find that in the grocery store. I'm sorry, y'all. Wait a minute. Here we go.
Diddy is now sitting there in his jail cell, about to have another Oodles and Noodles Thanksgiving flavor edition. Okay, he is worried about being extorted. He can't even get into the prison he wants. He's looking at his legal team, and they literally got their hand out, shaking ass with their hands out. They got their hands out, and Diddy is starting to feel like there was conspiracy against him. They think that here's the thing. Diddy knows that a lot of his friends are into the craziest stuff that he is. And they got more money than him and more power than him. And he's wondering, well, then how did I get caught up in this? Dummy, because you're the low man on the totem pole. You're the little fish that should have led the federal government to the big fish. But you chose not to. So now you in a fishbowl by yourself. Let's hope they change that water.
Ooh.
So Diddy is starting to think that there was a huge conspiracy to take him down. And he's also starting to think that some people on his legal team might have been on that agenda to not help him, but to go the other way. Now, let's get into this paranoia, because to me, if Diddy actually is thinking this, it sounds like the delusions of a madman. True, he paid his lawyers probably north of $20 million for this whole trial, but that was his own thing. Nobody told him to have 9 lawyers. He went looking for lawyers, and honestly, I think the lawyers did their job, because they got him off of the RICO, and they got him off of the sex trafficking. They just promised him that for the Mann Act, if they could get him on that, they would do no time. Now, again, it keeps going on in my mind. How could your lawyers promise you? And you can be like, oh, Tisa, lawyers say anything. No, they don't. Lawyers don't promise. They give you assurances, but they do not promise. How could his lawyers promise him that he would get off on the RICO and the sex trafficking? And for the Mann Act convictions, he wouldn't even do anything more than time served. How would they know that? How could they promise that? How would they know what the jurors were going to think? Let's actually think about this. I don't think that there's any way that they could actually know that. But the people close to Diddy are claiming, sources close to Diddy are claiming that they promised him he was going to get off, and the only thing he was going to have is Mann Act. And for the Mann Act, it was going to be time served. And that is exactly what happened, except for they didn't count on Judge Aaron. Now, that's there. This is also in his pardon thing, because he thinks it was a setup. Because think about it. You, right, promised me I'm going to get off. I'm paying all this money. When it came to the pardon, Diddy at first didn't even want to engage in it, because he was like, no, they're asking for too much money, and y'all said I'm going to get off, right? They're saying that, sources are saying that that the conversations went something like this. Yeah, I know, but you want the pardon, because in the pardon, you're completely off with the appeal and all this other stuff. So Diddy decided to finally shell out the money, finally pay the pardon people. There were even blips in the paper. Oh no, Trump's going to pardon him by this weekend. That's why Diddy, that's why Diddy was announcing it. That's why Diddy, we're getting out. He was doing a victory dance. He was doing a victory lap. He was feeling good, telling everyone, brushing right? His little barbed wire, putting on he probably had some Dax and a wave cap to make sure them waves was laying when he walked off. I bet you he would say, stop with the gray hair, put the Beijing in it, lay the Dax and the wave cap. Come on, let's do this, right? The whole point of the matter is Diddy thought it was a done deal. That's why all that stuff happened. They said he was devastated and he was crushed when they found out that he found out, not through his lawyers, because his lawyers kept saying, don't worry, we got this. Don't listen to your lying ears. But through the public, us laughing at him, us mocking him, the million people being like, that shit ain't happening. His lawyers kept saying, don't listen. They jealous. Just come on. Pay more to the lobbyists. They got you. All right. He paid more and more and more. And now, when the Trump White House, after that came out and said, well, guess what? It ain't happening. There said Diddy wasn't just crushed. He went into a paranoid meltdown. He looked at his lawyers and he said, everything you guys promised me has not happened. Now, again, in gratitude, because what they said about the RICO, you didn't get hit with it. And what they said about the sex trafficking, you ain't get hit with it. All right? You could have been in jail for life. Instead, you're only in jail for 2.5 years because the prison date got set for May 8th, 2028, if you guys hadn't heard, or May 5th, 2028. Let's just say May 2028. So all you have to worry about is that 5 years probation. And 5 years is what, 2032, right? I don't know if Diddy's going to hold out that long without having a freak off. But anyway, they're saying that Diddy is paranoid now. He thinks his own legal team set him up. He thinks his own legal team looks at him as a goose, a Christmas goose to cut up. He thinks his lawyers saw that he had mountains of cash and passed them along to their friends so everybody could eat while he has nothing. Now, do you believe these sources? Because I got to tell you, if Diddy really believes this, I know I joke around that his lawyers got his number saved in their phone as Food Ninja instead of Diddy because everybody eating off of him. But at the end of the day, the lawyers were able to pull off the trick of the century and get those jurors on board. I know a lot of people say that there was maybe a plant or ringer in the jury. I don't think they had to do anything illegal. I think there were enough low vibrational people on that jury that wanted to believe the worst. But y'all already know that. Y'all see my lives. But they are saying now that Diddy is in a paranoid meltdown because he thinks that his lawyers are bleeding him and he thinks that they've been playing them all along. And he thinks that he gave so much money, not just to get off on the sex trafficking, not just to get off on the RICO, but to make sure that not only did he not spend another day in jail, but that he would be vindicated and rise very soon and one day be on the stage at Madison Square Garden soon. Again, did he believe that? He's an idiot. Second of all, there is a part 2 in the way that Trump handled this. And that's pretty funny too, but we are going to have to wait on the part 2 because I'm waiting for my sources to come back and tell me a few funny kiki things. Now, again, this is just based off of what the streets are saying. Let me know if you actually believe this. I actually tend to believe it because, how else could you explain Diddy in prison melting down? Even imagining people in the middle of the night coming up and holding a knife to his throat, but nobody knows whether Diddy fought them off or the guards came. Like, are you serious? At the very least, Diddy's team would have been screaming that he needs to be moved out of the MDC if there was an actual real threat on his life. But anyway, y'all, listen. I'll be back with part 2 about this. I might even go live. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Until then, I don't know if Diddy's team, the legal team, is actually bleeding him. I don't know if Diddy is just having a paranoid meltdown. I don't know if maybe they had that part and it fell through. Man. Regardless, baby, what did Diddy say? God's in charge now, and what God wills will be. And I guess God is willing for Diddy to park his butt in jail until he can be released. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later.
Man, no pardon. It ain't no pardon. This is made up stuff. It is made up, y'all. Then what makes it so bad is somebody in Trump's party has told TMZ that it's gonna be a pardon or something. I can't even remember that dumb story. I knew that was dumb. Again, you gotta think from the other side of the fence, and you gotta say, what is the reason behind the pardon for the United States of America? Why does the United States of America need Diddy out of jail? For some dance lessons? If anything, we need him and the rest of his team in jail. We need more people who was at these freak-off parties that seen little kids and stuff. They ain't said nothing. They ain't even hardly say nothing about no little kids on the stand. None of that stuff, man. So my question is, what's up with the right-hand lady? Man, if Diddy would have had time served, he would have been living in a tunnel under Ellen DeGeneres. That's why she went to wherever she went to, London. And Diddy gonna have a nice little house and everything under there and stand. And him, wherever Tupac at, allegedly, if he's still alive, that's what Diddy gonna be going, man, we faked them people out. Woo, that was close. They almost had me, man. Let's go fishing. Diddy gonna be gone. He gonna be gone, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Shout out to all my enders. Ender is the people who watch my video all the way to the end. Shout out to my enders. Somebody was saying, what when you say enders? Shout out to the enders. The enders, meaning that you started from the beginning and you enjoyed and watched the whole video to the end. You guys are helping us help people, other people, and all that good stuff. So y'all take it light, take it slow. Hey, in the double peace, also need to explain this. Peace on both sides. Peace for negative, peace for positive, peace for good, peace for bad, peace for both teams that's playing or whatever. Double peace sign, put them together. You got an arrow that goes up. Take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.